Greetings, learners. My name is Mr. Simbi, and welcome to today's accounting class. In today's class, we're going to be doing analysis and interpretation of financial statements. And today, we're going to focus on profitability. Profitability. Did you know that analyzing financial statements helps the business to make informed decisions? Here are today's lesson objectives. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to calculate profitability financial indicators. You should also be able to analyze and comment on the financial indicators calculated. So it is very important that when you do analysis and interpretation of financial statements, you must be able to calculate, you must be able to compare, and you must also be able to comment. So these are the things that we need to focus on today. We should be able to calculate, we should be able to compare, and we should also be able to comment. At this point, you should already know the statement of comprehensive income. Remember, when we would record our sales, cost of sales, get gross profit, then we'd record our other operating income. Then we would then come to our operating expenses until we get to net profit. That is the statement of comprehensive income. So when we look at profitability financial indicators, we are focusing on the statement of comprehensive income. What is profitability? It is the ability of a business to generate profit and how well it controls its expenses. So when you look at profitability, we're focusing on the generation of profits by a business. Let's begin first with gross profit on sales. Gross profit on sales. This is a financial indicator that calculates the percentage of gross profit on sales. The percentage of gross profit on sales. Here is the formula. You will now say gross profit over sales, multiply by 100 over 1. In the examination question paper, the formula sheet will be provided. However, you do not need to over-rely on the formula sheet. You need to know the formula offhand, such that when you get the question paper, you can do the calculations, even without referring to the formula sheet. So I want to encourage you to know the formula without being over-reliant on the formula sheet. With us, we are given the statement of comprehensive income for the year ended 31 December, and we are given the year 2022 and the year 2023. These are 2 years that we are given, and we want to calculate the gross profit on sales percentage for the year 2022 as well as the year 2023. For the year 2022, first we get gross profit. Here is my gross profit. 46,000. Here is my 46,000. Remember, we are in 2022. So I take my gross profit, then I say over my sales. My sales is 109,000 over there, over 109. Gross profit over sales. Multiply this by 100 over 1. So if you take your calculator, I want you to punch 46,000 divided by 109,000. Then you multiply this by 100 over 1. Then you get 42.2%. 42.2%. This is for the year 2022. The following year, that is 2023, first we must calculate the gross profit. How do we get that? We say sales, 124,000, punch that in the calculator. Then you say minus cost of sales, 69,000. The difference between these two gives you 55,000. 124 minus 69 gives you 55. So you come here, you say your gross profit. Remember, this is now 2023. So this becomes your gross profit, 55,000, over your sales, 124. Multiply by 100 over 1 gives you 44.3%. So we have calculated, all right? So remember, you must be able, number one, to calculate the 3 C's. You calculate. This is the calculation. We calculate. That is number 1. That is what we have done here. Number 2, we should also be able now to compare. Then lastly, we bring in the comment. All right? So we have done the calculation. That is number 1. Let us go now do the comparison and commenting. Remember, for the first year, that is 2022, here is our 2022, and here is our 2023. When we compare, you will see that in 2022, the gross profit on sales was 42.2%. But in 2023, it is 44.3%. It shows that there is an increase. There is an increase. So, when I am commenting, there are things that I need to mention. Number 1, I need to mention the name of the financial indicator. I need to mention the trend, and I will need figures. I will need figures. So when I'm commenting, there are 3 things that I need to touch on. The name, so I'll come in, then I'll say, the gross profit on sales, this is my name, has increased. This is the trend then. Did it increase or did it decrease? Here is the trend. The gross profit on sales has increased from 42.2, which is this one, in 2022 to 44.3 in 2023. You can see here I am now bringing figures. So when I comment, I just don't speak haphazardly. I need the name, I need the trend, and I need the figures. So I have my name, gross profit on sales, has increased. That is my trend from 42.2% in 2022 to 44.3% in 2023. Very, very important. That after calculation, you compare, then you comment. As you're commenting, you bring in the name, the trend, and the figures. All right. Dear learners, let's go for an ad break, and I'll see you shortly.